Hey there, friend. Welcome back. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming back. So today I want to introduce a exercise that I worked on 2 months ago. It's let's call it a progress tracking exercise. It's an exercise that allows you to find out what it is that you're currently focused on, what is important to you, and also allows you to figure out now that you know what you're focusing on, what is the thing that you need to take action towards in order you to get the things that you want. Because a lot of people are confused. They have a lot of passions. They also have a lot of responsibilities. And a lot of people figure it seems like that you're juggling so many different balls that you don't know where to actually start and take a first step towards. And some people don't even know where they're stepping to anyway. So this exercise will help you figure that out. It's a bit of a combination of John Demartini's values. So if you don't know what that is, then I'd say check out the video that I did when I rebooted this channel a couple of videos back, and also go and check out John Demartini, his value system. You can check it on YouTube and do the exercise on his official website. It's all free. So it's a combination of that. And it's also a combination of all the other different balls, so to speak, that you're busy juggling. So I want you to grab a pen and paper, and I want you to write down on one column all the different things that you are focusing on in your life. And I want it to be all, like, everything, actually. So all the major things and all the things that you consider to be minor as well. So all the different passions, all the different responsibilities that you have in life, just put it in one column. Once you've done that, I then want you to write down on a scale of 1 to 10, give it a number. So if 1 is so unhappy, not fulfilled, just really terrible, and if 10 is absolute bliss, absolute enjoyment and fulfillment, I want you to write down a number of where you're at on these specific criteria. And you'll find that most people are geared towards health, wealth, and relationships, and they want to improve one of the 3. What I'd suggest is, if you are lacking in the wealth criteria, focus on wealth, because everything else becomes so much easier once the money is stabilized. And I want you to have a look at these numbers. So for example, just so you can see some of the criteria that I wrote down when I did this exercise about a month and a half ago, I wrote down stuff like money, sales, romance, fun, time, my social circle, spirit, health, business, trading markets, Japanese reading. I wrote down a whole bunch of other fun things. And I wrote down the numbers for them. And I noticed that I had abundance in certain things, and the things that I needed to actually work on for me to move forward were already lacking. I also noticed a very interesting thing, is that the threshold for when things started to work is the number 6. So in the things that are working for you, you'll probably find it's a very high number over 6. In the things that you want to move forward in, you'll probably find it's a lower number. It's probably a low, like a 1 or 2 or 3, or it's so close to the threshold of 6. Now, I can't remember if I mentioned this in this particular video. If you're lacking in the health, wealth, and romance aspect in all 3, focus on wealth, because the 2 other things become a lot easier when you have the money aspect. So if you focused on the money aspect, then let's figure out, where are you in terms of sales? Where are you in terms of marketing? Where are you in terms of a product or a service that you can offer value in? Where are you in terms of your social media knowledge and expertise? Are you using social media as a tool, or are you using it to consume other people's content? There's a small little switch in your brain that you need to now flick to say, I'm the producer of content rather than the receiver. Where are you in terms of relationships with your customers? Are you just magically hoping that they'll find your channel, or are you offering some kind of value and actually going towards finding them? Where are you in terms of your understanding of who your ideal customer is? Do you have a wide fishing net, hoping that everybody will just stumble into your channel, or do you have a specific understanding of your customer and the customers that have the money, as well to pay for your stuff. Sometimes it's, I don't even know what I'm going to be offering. So write that down in the column. And then in that case, at least now you know all these different balls to juggle. At least now you know where you stand, what to work, and you know how close that is to the number 6, which is the threshold when things start to work really well for you. Next to that, I want you to write, what are the things that I need to do to increase that number? And it could be specific or it could be general. But write, what is the one thing that you can start doing right now to increase that number? So if you don't know, if you have literally no clue, then it could just be typing into YouTube how to do X. If you have some kind of clue, then it's probably take action, because that's probably one thing that you've been avoiding. But what is the thing specific to you that you know that you either need to research in or take action in? I'd probably say if you have money sorted, then the next thing is, where are you in health and relationships, be it romantic, friendship, and business? The other thing I can say is, are you tracking your metrics? So if you've never done this exercise, then save this exercise. Make sure that you've written it and that it's something that you're going to come back to. So now that you kind of have a gist of what this exercise is and where it's at, I'll give you a bit of an update as to where I'm at, when I did this exercise. So I'll definitely say that in the next couple of days, my money, sales, business numbers will be closer to 6. And I'm very excited about that. My spirit level is through the roof. My relationship with self is through the roof as a result of my spirit level. I still have an abundance of time and fun, but I noticed that those numbers have gone down a point because I'm very focused on increasing my business, sales, and whatever numbers and getting those closer to 6. So in life generally, you always find that you're busy playing with the metrics of money, health, and romance, and you're always dealing with the balance of time and work equation. And wherever you are in life, you're always going to be juggling those delicate metrics. So it's about sacrificing, maybe if you have no time, it's about sacrifice or figuring out how you can use your current time that you have a little bit more effectively so that you can increase money so that you can buy back time. Or if you have an abundance of time, maybe it's about reducing the time because you're realizing that either you need to do some due diligence and some research on how to make some more money and spend more time on your business so that you can buy back even more time at a later stage. So we're always playing with that balance, that delicate game, but you need to be razor sharp focused on one particular thing. So now you have the exercise, go forth and do. And I cannot wait to see you in a completely different environment tomorrow. So go well, my friends. It's going to be a fun little journey that I take you on over these next couple of days. And I'll tell you all about that tomorrow. See you tomorrow.